right, and now for our favorite segment, Call the Dogs, which we have been absolutely abysmal in, which
Winless so far, correct?
I think we're both winless, and
Oh.
we're willing to acknowledge that. That's okay. Um, Again, this is more of betting advice than it is us thinking like, oh, like this is definitely gonna happen. Like it's just
So far, the betting advice or the best advice for betting this has been to fade it.
yeah.
How we've done.
What you should probably do if you want to bet is fade or call the dogs picks, and then whenever we actually go over our predictions for the week or the games that we're going to, you should probably just bet on the games that we go to because we're undefeated. So fade our picks on call the dogs, and then bet on the games that we're going to if they're upset picks. So I'm gonna go ahead and move down to that because I just hit return on my computer. All right. So I had Louisville versus Virginia as my dog of the week. I think the line was -6.5 in favor of Louisville. I know this is a spot where Virginia is gonna burn me. I know I know it's gonna happen. But the line was just too good. Chandler Morris was telling me. I'm pretty sure he called me earlier and said, Wilkes, this line is ridiculous. I'm gonna throw for 300 yards on Louisville. Yes, I'm probably gonna throw 2 interceptions, but you should absolutely bet on this game. So I really want to. I don't know if I will, but Miller Moss has been turning over the ball, and they've looked really inconsistent too. So I think these teams are very even in my eyes, but the line is just way too good for me not to feel like Virginia can win this game outright. So I'm taking Virginia as my only dog of the week. There's not a lot of lines this week that really stood out to me, but this one was way too big.
All right, so I have Kansas State. They are a 6.5 point dog at Baylor. Baylor's defense is just so awful. And I mean, they let Jackson Arnold run all over them. Avery Johnson is a better runner than Jackson Arnold. So if they have a similar game plan for this, they're going to get torched. I feel like the loss that they had to Arizona State could potentially be a crushing loss for this team. And if they're not ready for this game, they could definitely lose. Kansas State played pretty well and win, 2 touchdown win against UCF last week. I don't have a ton of confidence in this because I don't think Kansas State is very good, but just with how bad Baylor's defense is, this is definitely one to watch out for. And then FSU is 4.5 point dogs at home to Miami. This is a huge rivalry game, massive game for Florida State, especially after their loss last week. I feel good about them. I feel good about their chances of bouncing back this week. I think this is a little big. I would feel confident to take them to cover this, maybe lose by a field goal, but I like it enough outright with their chances to put it on here as an outright upset.
Yeah, I think we split on that one. I'm going to get to that one in a second on the week 5 predictions, but that one's going to be interesting. That will tell us everything we need to know about the ACC title race. Those two teams are the most pivotal teams in this race right now. Clemson's out. Georgia Tech looks fraudulent. These two teams look like the front runners to me. SMU's out probably. So I think this is a make or break game for FSU. They got to win this game. They really got to win this game after losing to Virginia in conference. So looking forward to that.